The golden sun rises slowly over the African savanna, spilling warm light across dry earth as the wind stirs fine dust into a gentle haze. In the shade of a massive baobab tree, a small tribal camp begins to stir. Women stretch and gather woven baskets while smoke drifts lazily from the dying embers of last night's fire. Barefoot children chase each other in the dirt, their laughter mingling with the distant call of birds. An elder, his skin weathered like cracked bark, sits cross-legged, sharpening a stone blade. Young men inspect their bows, running fingers along taut sinew strings. A woman kneels by a clay pot, grinding grains into a fine powder, humming a low tune that has been sung for generations. The air is warm and dry, smelling faintly of ash and earth. In the distance, giraffes feed high among the acacia branches. A hunter crouches low, scanning the horizon. Another traces hoofprints in the dust, feeling the indent with calloused fingers, then raises his nose to catch a faint animal scent on the wind. The group moves quietly into the bush, their spears and bows ready. Grass sways above their knees as they pass, disturbed only by the faint rustle of unseen lizards darting away. A gazelle appears near a waterhole, head lowered to drink. The hunters spread wide, creeping behind thorny shrubs. The leader pulls back his bow, muscles trembling, then releases. The arrow hisses through the air and strikes true. The gazelle collapses, and the hunters rush forward, raising their arms in triumphant cries. They hoist the animal and begin the long walk back to camp. Women spot them approaching and cheer, clapping hands against thighs. A cooking pit is prepared, stones arranged in a circle, and fresh wood is placed over the embers. Meat sizzles, its aroma curling into the air and drawing children closer, wide-eyed. The elder murmurs a prayer of thanks before the feast begins. The tribe eats together, seated in a wide circle, passing pieces of meat and sharing stories. Afterward, drums begin to beat in a steady rhythm, and bodies sway and dance, shadows flickering in the firelight. Night deepens, stars emerge in endless constellations, and somewhere in the dark, a lion roars. Guards take position at the camp's edge, spears in hand, torches burning. Morning comes with a cool breeze, and women walk to the river, balancing clay jars on their heads. They kneel at the bank, filling them with clear water while hippos grunt nearby. Back at camp, men prepare for another hunt, this time after a wild boar. They track broken branches and churn soil, then spot it rooting under a tree. Two hunters rush forward to cut off its escape, spears raised, and in a flurry of movement the boar falls. That night, its meat roasts over coals while children gnaw on charred bones. Days pass, and the rains come. Green shoots sprout from the earth, bringing herds of antelope closer. Hunters easily take two in one day, and the tribe's food stores grow. One afternoon, a massive elephant wanders near. The tribe stays still, watching its slow, majestic steps until it disappears into the bush. During storms, the people huddle in shelters made from sticks and hides, telling stories over the drumming of rain on the roof. Young warriors train in the clearing, hurling spears at wooden targets. Women sew garments from tanned hides, decorating them with shells. Elders tend to wounds with crushed herbs and poultices. On a clear night, a celebration begins. Drums thunder, feet stamp dust into the air, and the fire roars high. Days turn into weeks. The tribe moves camp to follow migrating herds. They cross shallow rivers, their reflections rippling under the African sun. They climb rocky outcrops to scan the plains for game. They set snares that catch rabbits, which are roasted whole over small flames. Men fish in a slow-moving stream, hauling up wriggling tilapia in woven nets. The smell of grilled fish fills the air. Children collect wild berries and fruits, staining their lips purple. A young man earns respect with his first kill. A swift arrow that downs a springbok. The tribe feasts in his honor. Danger comes when a lion stalks too close. Men shout and wave flaming branches until it retreats. Hyenas circle the camp at night, their eerie laughter echoing, but the fires keep them at bay. Women craft necklaces from bright beads found in riverbeds. Men carve handles for new spears. The days are long, hot, and full of purpose. Under moonlight, elders recount the stories of ancestors, pointing at constellations that guide their travels. During the dry season, water becomes scarce, and the tribe digs deep holes in dry riverbeds to find it. They eat roasted locusts during lean days, savoring every bite. A python is spotted sunbathing on a rock, and the hunters cautiously move it away from camp. Children play games with stones, drawing patterns in the dust. A sudden grass fire sweeps across the plains, and the tribe moves quickly to safer ground. Vultures circle overhead, marking where predators have fed. The smell of wildflowers returns after rain, and the sound of frogs fills the night air. Buffalo thunder across the horizon, kicking up clouds of dust. A leopard is seen in the trees, watching silently before vanishing. In quiet moments, women sing lullabies to sleeping infants. Men repair torn hides on their shelters. A healer prepares a bitter herbal drink for a feverish child. At dawn, mist clings to the grass and the air is cool. By midday, the sun blazes, and the people rest in the shade. In the evening, the camp glows again with firelight, and the endless dance of survival and celebration continues, unbroken across generations, written in the dust, the blood, and the breath of the African land.